have that in front of them. What this is this is offered by the state highway department. I've given y'all a packet on that. Basically, the sheriff needs to approve of this, and the highway department has met with the sheriff tonight, and he does approve of it. And basically, if you look at the paperwork here, it's basically what would happen is the sheriff could take out inmates, take them out on a state road, and pick up trash for the state. They can furnish whatever we need to furnish, the bags, they'll even furnish the vests for them. They will pay $2 an hour, so the sheriff would take out, send somebody, say send 8 guys out, $2 an hour, $16 an hour the state would pay him to pick up trash on the state. That's how you would fund that officer going with the employee, with the trail lines. And it's strictly up to the sheriff when he wants to do this. And he's game. Sheriff, would you want to comment on this since you met with the highway department and talk?
The highway department supervisor approached me with a program. He said there's funds and money there with the highway department. You know, and I'm always trying to look for means of extra income to the county and those kind of things. But we're going to be limited still to all the inmates aren't going to be available to go out because of the nature of the crimes or offenses. But it's something that me and the supervisor are talking about. It's something we might try and venture into. Where we could lose by it, if anything, we're going to pay to utilize the service of the inmate. So I'm always in favor of working if and when we can.
Our problem seems to have always been health, though, somebody to oversee it. So is that covered because you're short of deputies?
That's a big issue, is the supervision. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't let anyone made out without some type of supervision. And like I said, depending on their crime wise jails and that comes into play too.
Well, I think possibly what she's asking is if the money would cover someone doing that, you know.
More than likely not, because, you know, the fact is a lot of our inmates are in there on serious crime.
Right.
Yeah. Very few do we have that are set down like it's a court fine. Sometimes I've been asked, when he's in the hospital, we usually pay them at the hospital when they visit the open day. I took 4 or 5, and I took several supervisors over there just to have adequate supervision for that number of inmates. You know, people sitting on the ferry pay fines, or maybe like body attachment counts before, people like that is the one you want to try to utilize in service. But some of these are ADC, waiting list inmates, or excessive fines, or the nature of what they've been charged with. I wouldn't want the risk or responsibility of those out. So, no, I don't think it's going to be any real money come from it, but it's going to be the prospect of making some money. And there again, I hope we'll utilize the service of inmates if we can and when we can.
Well, nothing else will just help look for the county. I mean, as long as it's kind of halfway broke even and whatever, you know.
Right. I mean, I think it's an old game from there. I don't think we're going to lose that.
Sheriff, one more thing. Suppose we had inmates out there on a state highway right away, and one of them got injured, who would assume that liability?
We have a waiver for those that go into work every time.
Okay.
But it should relate, because Don would do that for a minute, but it should relate.
Right. Thank you.